Welcome back. Welcome back. Hola. Howdy, y'all. This is Lady Stephanie. Thank you for returning, or if you're new, hi, how are you? Welcome in. So, I thought it would be really, I know we're already like pretty much uh, in the beginning of July when I'm doing this reading, but I thought it would be nice to do a collective summer solstice blessings reading. So, just gonna pull some cards, see what blessings are gonna be coming in this summer solstice for the collective of people watching this at you know at the moment. And yeah, just hopefully this some of this resonates. But here we go, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it. I thought it would be really fun to like every time I came on to um, say a different greeting in different languages because I really like that like universal energy. And just before we start, using the Witch's Tarot deck, and I'll probably pull an oracle deck from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, and then use just some of my custom decks that I made for symbols and for music, of course. Just intuitive musical messages or oracle messages, uh, and just getting some intuitive readings about that. So, for the collective, what are some blessings? What are some blessings, or what are the blessings that are coming in for the collective? And those two pop right out. So let's go ahead and this one I saw first. So I'm going to flip this one. Ooh, we got the Page of Cups. So maybe right off the bat, I'm just getting maybe a crush, perhaps reaching out, some young person or somebody who's just very sweet coming into your life, uh, who wants to give you gifts, who wants to, um, I don't know, they just want to be sweet to you, and I'm getting just that really sweet energy of a something new. All right, let's see what this card is. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles. Maybe this is a person or a situation that you thought wasn't going to go anywhere. It was kind of like a dead end, or it wasn't going to be uh, just something maybe you thought wasn't going to go anywhere. It's very bleak in this card, and it just seems like there's just no. Even though there's something there we have some pentacles. Um, it's not really, it's not really meeting your material needs, because the Five of Pentacles talks about having a lot of loss, um, just being in hard times, maybe having health problems, and actually in the Rider Waite deck this is depicted with people, so I'm really just seeing the pentacles here, so it could be maybe a new offer about work that's a little bit more something that's going to be fulfilling for you. Something new, though, definitely. It could be somebody who you, a relationship, a friendship of any kind, that maybe somebody comes in with like an apology and wants to, start fresh. I'm getting that energy too. And it's someone or something maybe you did hope for, or your situation you did hope for, but you didn't see it. Let's do a couple more cards for blessings coming in. So whatever coming in, I believe is going to be fulfilling, definitely in a heart level way. Let's see what the next card is. Ooh, okay. So I actually did want to do four cards, so I think I'm going to stop with that. And so the next two cards were the King of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so there could be, yeah, I'm getting strongly here, like somebody who is really desiring you right now, who's determined. It could be the same person who wants to give you an offer, perhaps. I think that this person is quite impulsive, or, you know, so you're not sure about it. But yeah, like even with this Ace of Pentacles, which the aces represent like a new beginning, I feel like I'm definitely getting here two type situations. I'm getting new opportunities when it comes to money. Like definitely whatever it is, it may be something you're building or starting that is very fulfilling for you, that's coming out, or maybe an old hobby perhaps that you really really enjoyed. uh, you're trying to bring that back, a creative endeavor, because the cups represent like emotions, creativity, and I see this surge. It's like time for you to explore this creativity, and you're finding a way this summer solstice to actually make it materialize, after maybe an attempt to try to do it, but you just never could find the time. It was always just other things you had to worry about. Perhaps too, maybe you weren't in a financial place. Perhaps you had poor health, when you were first pursuing this creative endeavor, or maybe met this person or something like that. You just weren't in the right place. Um, and what I'm also seeing, and then outside of that, so yeah, it could be something. Maybe some of you people watching, maybe um, could be starting to make content, and that is going to do well during this summer solstice period. It's going to be good enough to where you want to going to keep going. You're going to see material results on that creative endeavor that's going to make you want to keep going, and it actually shows really really good promise. You're definitely setting the foundation for that this summer solstice. And then also just with the relationship energy, like this could be, like I said, we talked about a creative endeavor, something like that. It could also be a relationship, perhaps with the, um fire sign woman or man. It doesn't really matter. Just someone who's very uh, focused on, whoever this is they're definitely focused on getting their uh, desires fulfilled, with all this red. They're fun. Definitely never a dull moment with this person, but that also, I feel like for you as the viewer, you're looking at that as maybe it was the reason why the just that quick, just you know that it's like fire is a quick moving energy, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm getting with the King of Wands, which obviously the wands represents the fire element. And it can burn down a lot, and it seems like maybe the first go around with this relationship, maybe it wasn't the best. and it really didn't leave you feeling too good about this person or this relationship. And I feel like this person, or this is wanting to come back in, with an offer, but it would be, I guess time would have to tell if they're worthy of, more. But yeah, I'm getting for the summer solstice, some success, maybe with the creative endeavor, or hobby that maybe you kind of left behind, and maybe you attempted, but you really didn't have a lot of results with it, or it just wasn't the right time, or your finances weren't right. So it's now you have the time, and you have like the heart, really, um, to pick this back up again, and it's looking very, very like positive based on this Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning of something, of a foundation of something real that can actually meet your material, you know, desires. Okay. And then, also we're getting, relationship energy, of course, with the cups straight away. Um, this person could be younger than you, but also he could be older with the King of Wands. But I'm getting mostly this is, probably a person you knew, or, and then things didn't really, maybe you have a past where it just wasn't as good. And now we want to have a new beginning of just true, like pure hearted energy with you. And I think it may be a good idea to just listen to this person. And I feel like there could be, there could be, uh, maybe some positive things that result with this Ace of Pentacles being the last card. Okay, so let's pull out a oracle card. Um, let's see, from the Vintage Oracle deck. And then I might just do a couple lyric videos. I don't want to make this video super long. Lyric cards. I don't want to make this video super long. Just a quick little one two reading. Yes, 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 yes. Are y'all summer people? Like, let me know in the chat. Where I live in summertime is extremely hot, and it's very controversial to like this kind of hot weather. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna, please, Spirit, give us an oracle message about blessing coming in for the summer solstice for collective. Ooh. Oh, wow. Isn't that beautiful? Innocence. Oh, look at that. This is really giving me coming back to your heart, center. Um, Going back to you as that inner child, getting in touch with that inner child. And look, you see the children, and the very first card was the Page of Cups, and you can see this is like pretty much a child, and now you have these two children, and they're kissing. So clearly, this I okay, so like I said, reading it two ways, for like the creative inner child is what I'm getting. Um, Tapping into your inner child, whatever those creative things like in your heart of hearts that you left behind because of adulthood, paying bills, whatever it is, you're reclaiming that innocence back. You're going back to that time, like before all the talks of war and all this stuff. And not that that doesn't happen for all over the world, but it's been super, super like crazy in these times. And I think you're going to be connecting back to something that you really, really love. that you did maybe when you were very young or much younger than you are now. And then it's gonna really pay off with this Ace of Pentacles energy. So that's really really awesome. And then also too, I was getting the relationship energy. So we have two. I know it's little children, right? But we ain't gonna talk about that part about it. But it's innocent. Like it's not about everything is just like, oh my gosh, it's two children. They don't even know what they do. Maybe this person was that's how I was getting a relationship from the past of some sort, maybe old friends you reconnected with who you grew apart from, because y'all had some sort of event that made you feel like maybe they didn't care or something like that. But I'm thinking like if you guys, whoever the relationship is based on this, I feel like it could be actually a positive thing. Like I feel like if you guys were to meet again, it would feel like just like old times. Just sweet energy. This is really really sweet. I get this sweet energy. Just um, basically, it's gonna renew you in a sense of wow, this life is just this life is worth living again. Because I feel like this going from this, even though it is a new beginning. And Ace is obviously the very start, you know what I mean? So there will still be work to be done, but for sure, like, and regardless of whatever attempt, whether it's a creative endeavor or a relationship, it would definitely have work to be done. But I feel like whatever this was, like, it wasn't working. It was making you unhappy. Maybe however you were living before was making you unhappy, sick before this summer solstice, or maybe you're thinking about that. And you really want to tap back into the things that make you feel good. So, and they're going to be good. Yeah. And I was getting like, I get the fire, water, and then I have here the girl and the boy. Um, I feel like it was somebody who has a different temperament than you. But I love this. I think whatever it is, it's even if like the innocent is showing me like whatever, if it's a friendship that this person truly has nothing but like pure heartedness for you, like an open heart for you. They really want you to know that they really care. They really care about you. So that was awesome. Let's do some. Love that reading. It's super sweet. Love that. Let's just do a couple of lyric, um, lyric, lyrical messages, blessings about the summer solstice for the collective. Maybe just catching up with old friends, getting in touch with them. Maybe going to the beach. Also, I feel like for some of you. All right, let's do some lyrics for blessings this summer solstice. These aren't really shuffleable because they're just index cards. Let's I don't want to do too many, y'all. I was gonna think about taking them, but let's just not do that. I want like maybe three. All right, let's see. Lyrical messages. Okay. We could have had it. Oh. So you guys heard this song before. And what I'm getting from this already, definitely getting more of that energy of lost potential. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting. So something that you felt like had potential, whether it was a creative endeavor, or a relationship, you felt like it was lost potential, right? You did. That's why I'm getting this, uh, this kind of lack, you know. But it's still there. It's still there. That's what I'm getting with that. Let's see. Let's get some more lyrical readings, oracle messages. Maybe that's something you're telling this person. Everything was good until this happened. Or maybe I'm also getting the message of you looking back at your childhood, maybe, and you feeling like you had all this creativity. That's another message I'm getting. You had all this creativity, you had all this ideas, but you really, maybe you did try to do some things with those, gifts, but you just never did for whatever reason. And I feel like that really is getting to the collective at this point. And that's why I'm getting this. We could have had all, like, you're looking back, but something's definitely coming in. Like, let's see. One or two more cards. Okay. I follow you. Okay, let me think about it. I follow you. Hmm. Okay, so what I got with I follow you was you following yourself. Like you're talking to your inner child and you're saying, I'm going to follow you now. I'm following your lead now. This summer solstice. I'm not leading by this person who I became. I'm leading more towards this person who that I actually am. Beautiful. Let's do one more lyrical message. Oh yes, and this is I'm not even saying the lyrics, the songs. Well, the song that they came from. So this is a song by Likely. It's called "I Follow Rivers." Really, really good. It's got like a dark, haunting vibe. Beautiful song. I follow. Mm-mm. Uh, Deep sea baby. She even has this. She even says deep sea baby, and that's crazy because I feel like this is what that is. Maybe you're a deep sea baby. Maybe you're a person who likes mermaids. You love to swim. Maybe even this, it could be something as an activity as like swimming. That's a really great time. This, obviously, if you live in, I guess, the Western hemisphere, like, swimming is a very big activity, going to the beach, you know what I mean? Um, Trying to think of anything else. But yeah, like I'm getting that energy of just like returning back to you. That's what I get. I follow you. Anyway, let's do one more. I might just have to pull a card, y'all, because this one's kind of popping out. Let's see. Oop, there it goes. Back and forth, back and forth. I'm hearing, or feeling. Well, I guess I am hearing it. I'm hearing. Well, this is a song by Aaliyah, and it's like back, back, forth, and forth. So that is making me think that you are, maybe you're indecisive perhaps about this relationship. You don't know, or you may be like apprehensive for some reason. Don't be, don't be apprehensive. um, just listen to your intuition, listen to your heart, and think about it. I think, why not add all of it together, and then, um, if you're sensing, um, that this is the thing for you, I feel like it has to be, because this is you. This is you. And you can go after whatever it is you desire. Like, you have these desires, you know. Just do it, you know. Do what fills your heart up at this point in the world, so you can feel light. So you don't have to feel this heavy feeling, you know. So, yeah, that is the message for blessings of the summer solstice energy. If you resonate with any of the messages, please let me know if you did. Hopefully, maybe returning back at the end of the summer, uh, you can check back and see if these messages really came true for you, which the tarot doesn't lie, okay? So thank you again, all of the collective, for coming. You have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.